All right. Once again, back like I never left. Now we're going to dive into a bit of the NFL. I want to thank you guys for showing up as usual once again. This is Deep Cutz, and I am your boy Apollo the G, and this is
B Ryan the Cut.
And well, this week was pretty exciting for a bunch of reasons, actually. I'm gonna change that for a bunch of reasons, actually. When you think about the trades that have gone on at the end of this week and throughout this week, there's been a lot of movement around the league all over the place. Players have been shooting back and forth across the field. The big names that you thought were going to go somewhere didn't go anywhere, though, like your Myles Garrett's, A.J. Brown's. Who else are they talking about trading out there? I think those are the biggest names that we're talking about trading. Mm-hmm. But some big names did change places. Sauce Money, Quinnen Williams. I don't think the guys the Eagles got were huge names, but they were key names for what they needed. But with that said, let's go ahead and look at these games. Let's get to the review. As I said, it started off crazy. I feel like every week pretty much has been kind of wild so far with the NFL.
The Colts lost. The Packers lost.
Oh, shit.
The Colts lost. The Packers lost. Freaking who else lost? The Cowboys lost. Whoop-de-doo.
And the Vikings beat the fucking Lions, which was wild. All right, but
they did?
Yeah. Let's all right, we'll start off with the first game. Ravens against the Dolphins Thursday night.
Ass whooping.
And it was. Lamar came back, looked better than ever.
3 touchdowns he threw, 4 touchdowns he threw.
And the Dolphins have just lost. Like they've given up on the season. That's why I think they let Phillips go to the Eagles. Actually, to be honest. But I think we both picked the Ravens on that game.
Yeah, we sure did. We picked
the Dolphins. So I mean, it's not really much of a surprise, but
rumors say Tua has to go.
Oh yeah, Tua's got to. I've been saying that for a while anyway. I think for the betterment of his health, but he's not going to stop playing football. That's the problem. He'll be in the Canadian Football League in no time. All right, so the next game, 49ers against the Giants. Thought the Giants had a chance at this one, man.
Hell no, I didn't think that.
I really did, but because I thought Neighbors was going to be back, but I was wrong. And you know what? Let me correct that. I'm never going to use the information that we got last week on who was in and out because it was almost all wrong. So I thought Neighbors was going to be back, but here's my thing though. Neighbors would have gave them an extra 10 to 14 points, which would have put them in that game. 34-24. The 49ers, they just keep rolling along, man. Like I'm really kind of surprised that they are at this point at this level. I think they're 6-2. 6-3. Man, surprise. I'm really surprised. And with that loss, the Giants kind of kicked themselves out of the possible playoff picture. I don't see them.
I ain't new.
Yeah, I don't see them getting back into it. I mean, I thought they still had a chance. There was still a chance because the Cowboys and the Commanders aren't setting the world on fire either, and no one in the NFC really is, to be honest with you.
Titans and Chargers.
Chargers barely got out of there alive, and like, what the hell, man? The Chargers just they're destined to be a run of the mill team.
I think they'll get serious when it's coming for playing for positions. That's what I think.
I mean, really, they're not in bad shape. I mean, they are playoff bound. They're also 6-3. But a 1-8 team like the Titans, which should be a 0-9 team, is not the team that you want to lose to. It's not setting a good precedent, and you're already in a bad position. You're already shaky. You want to get some wins under your belt so you can make your team believe that they can win when it gets to playoff time. But it's not looking like it. What do you think?
It depends on the next couple games that the Chargers got. I don't know. It will justify their position in the league Other than that, if they keep playing like this against team that y'all supposed to diabolically beat, like to the smithereens, it's supposed to be, you goddamn, your position maker.
You got and you don't want.
It's like the Lions losing to the Vikings. How the fuck you lose to the Vikings? I think JJ McCarthy came back.
Oh, that's so horrible. I can't believe he came back.
I think he played back. Yes, he did. JJ McCarthy started.
I told everybody he was a bum though. I mean, he's coming off injury, but he didn't play that great before he got injured again. He's already had 2 serious injuries since he's been drafted. What are we doing here?
Wasting time.
It's funny. I bet they wish they kept Kirk Cousins or Sam Darnold. One of them.
Boo.
It's because Sam Darnold's setting the world on fire. But they won.
Mm-hmm.
They won with and Jared Goff didn't have a bad game for it looks like statistically, but this is what I foresaw was 2 teams, and we'll get to Quinn later, but the Lions and the Commanders were pretty much living off luck last year. They went for it on 4th down all the time. When you're going for it on 4th down all the time,
I think they picked up a groove.
They did, but teams aren't ready for it. But the next year, when you're doing the same exact thing, they're ready for it. And what kills me is that they have too many offensive weapons to be for this to happen. You know, the Vikings defense played better than they did against us. But then again, I think Van Enkel is back. But yeah, man, this is not what the Lions wanted. The Lions want to have a bit of more rolling before they get into the playoffs, man. And they're shaky. They're wobbly. The Vikings are not. You're not going to tell me this is a top tier team. They're a good team, yes. Top tier, no. But
the league's kind of everywhere now because everybody lost to teams that they ain't supposed to lose to. Eagles and Giants.
Yeah.
Green Bay and Cleveland. Green Bay and Carolina. Arizona versus Dallas. Fucking.
But the Lions ain't got no injuries. The Lions ain't lose nobody. The Eagles were missing Jalen Carter and Quinyon Mitchell. Two top 25 players. The fucking Lions got everybody. And the Vikings are they're coming. They're on the schneid. They're what? The game takes them to 8-8. 8-8 to 500. I'm sorry, 4-4. And then they're just getting McCarthy back. And McCarthy is not a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really just it's disappointing, is what it is. It's because the Lions, man, their fan base, man, bruh. I mean, like the Eagles have had a hard time of it. Jets have had a hard time of it. But did the Lions ever win the Super Bowl? I don't think so.
Hell no, they never won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like at least the Jets have one. The Jets have one where they predicted it. So I mean, they could talk shit about that for the rest of their lives. And the Eagles have 3 now. So yeah, man. No. Do we have 3 now? We've been to 3. We have 2 now. Okay. Soon to be 3.
Went to 6. Only won 5. No, 4.
That's all right. Y'all cheat. Hold on, we'll go back that way. We'll go back this way. Oh, still screwed myself. All right. So that was the Lions lose to the Vikings.
The Falcons, they had that game.
It's a shame, man.
They had that game. Kicker mixing an extra point.
That's been happening to them since game 1. They are cursed kicker wise. Man.
I think that's why they got a new kicker. They got rid of Romo for the guy from Washington who also.
No, but they had Koo at the beginning of the season. He missed one, then they fired him.
He missed 4. He missed 3 kicks in a row, and then they hired this nigga, and he missed the first 3 kicks of the end of his career with Atlanta, and now.
He's gone.
You don't miss extra points, man.
That's a shame, man. The Patriots really need to be knocked down a peg, man. The Patriots right now are cruising at 7-2. Get the hell out of here, man. That's not normal. That ain't right. So, so they pulled it out though. I mean, they were in Foxborough. They should have. Close game, but no cigar. But on to the next one.
Colts and Steelers.
Colts and the fucking Steelers.
Upset.
Yeah,
I think I said it in my last one. No, I said Buffalo and Kansas City was an upset, but this was a good upset.
Yeah, no, this was a good upset. I'm surprised. I mean, the Steelers have been playing well all year. They're pushing. They're 5-3. The Indianapolis Colts are
7-2.
still cruising, and they just picked up a hell of a player, man. They just picked up Sauce motherfucking Money, and that is going to be a problem. This may make them my now. You know what? I was going to say this may make them my favorite, but the Bills did look good. So I mean, but this puts them really high up there. They're 7-2. They're tied for the top position in the AFC with the Patriots, and the Patriots are frauds. Let's be real. The Patriots are not a better team than the Indianapolis Colts, and this only fuels the Drake May MVP talk. But
we don't know until they play against each other. I don't know if they're gonna play against each other though.
Yep, they'll meet in the playoffs. Because the Patriots are cruising. I don't see anybody catching them in there. No, they're in the division with the Bills, so they got to make the wild card. Actually, no, they got a better record than the Bills, don't they? Yeah, they do. Wow, surprising. Them Broncos against the Texas.
They beat the Patriots already.
The Houston Texans.
They beat the Patriots already.
The Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. I'm telling you, they're not a better team. They're walking on the backs of a bunch of weaklings.
They got the Falcons this Sunday.
Who?
Colts.
Colts got the Falcons. Okay, well the Falcons gonna fire back, but it's gonna be hard. Man, Sauce is a lockdown. Sauce is the real deal. But Broncos and the Texans, close one.
Texans almost had it.
They did, and I think you picked the Texans. That's the upset I think you picked. I think you picked the Texans.
I'm not sure. I think the Broncos got that because I never had faith in C.J. Stroud at that moment. So I think I said the Broncos at that point.
Yeah, I picked the Broncos. I'm pretty sure. I've been picking them all year. Another one, man. Another one. And they're 7-2. So that's a 3-way tie at top of the AFC. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Okay. But I think that I think they're a better team than the Colts and the Patriots. But the Colts, that once again, that corner. But then they got Surtain, right? No, who's their corner? Who's their lockdown corner on the Broncos? Surtain. Okay, yeah. So I mean, they're good. That's going to be a hella. The AFC playoffs is looking to measure up good, especially with the Chargers coming in on the wild card trying to do something. Maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars, or the Houston Texans at that too. But then again, that's really bad for them. They needed to tie a bunch of wins together. They're 3-5.
It's not going to happen in this season. I think it's over with. I think they're starting to look for. I think they just need to start to look for another quarterback for them.
Yeah, and I think they need to.
If it's not a quarterback, I really go to. If it's for the the Texans, it's rather you invest in another quarterback or y'all invest in an offensive line.
I also think they need a pass rusher. They need a real pass rusher. And I mean they have Will Anderson, roll tide, but he can't do it all alone. You know what I mean?
They were like that ever since what? They got rid of Watt. They got rid of Clowney.
Yeah. Watt and Clowney.
Brian Cushing.
Remember him? That's a long time ago. Oh, man.
It started from then.
Brian Cushing. Oof. They thought he was going to be the greatest. He kind of fell off. But, yep, that's them. Bears, Bengals.
I don't know what to say because the Bears are just improving out of nowhere.
They really are. But the Bengals, like, I think that
Joe Flacco was playing.
I think they found a quarterback, man. Not to say that not that I'm hating on Burrows, but if I were them, I'd trade Burrows.
Hell no.
I trade Burrows and I try to pick up a quarterback in this draft right here and let Flacco play out his career. Because Flacco's looking good. 40 points. I mean, they didn't win the game, but they weren't winning before. You know? So, I mean, it's not like Burrows would have made that much of a difference. What would Burrows have done different? Let's look at his numbers.
I can't give him the benefit of the doubt, but you got to think about it. He did bring the team to the Super Bowl with a terrible offensive line. He was running for his life for that whole season.
I told you I believe that his saving grace is Jamar Chase, and that rhymes. He and then in college he had Chase and Jeffries. I think that a lot of his fame comes from the people he has to toss the ball to. And also, remember who he had? Who was the running back we were talking about? He had Mixon. Mixon was a hell of a back while he was playing with Burrows. You know, so and he was catching out the backfield, so he was padding those numbers up. And Joe Flacco put up 470 yards and 4 touchdowns. 2 interceptions, yes, but that's because the team's garbage.
What Caleb do 280, 3 touchdowns.
Oh, Caleb, man. I said it. Caleb is proving me right, and they are now 5-3. Best record they've had in a long time at this point in the season. Gotta say, man, the Bears do look good. Their division is they got the Vikings.
They got the Lions and the Packers.
Vikings, Lions, and the Packers. So y'all gotta. They're probably they're pushing for that wild card spot.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they're gonna be able to defeat the Vikings. I don't know about the Lions. I do not know about the Packers.
If the Lions keep playing on and off like they're playing, I think they can do it. I think that they're a better team than who did the Lions just lose to? We just looked at it.
They lost to damn. We just watched who they lost to.
Vikings. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I think that the Bears can beat them both. And if the Bears can push through and get a playoff spot, man, that's a fucking. He needs to get an award. You want to talk? You know, that's funny. They talk about MVP. They talk about Drake May. What about Caleb? They don't even mention Caleb. And it's not. And he has a lot more pressure.
I wouldn't mention him either.
I'm about to say they have a lot more pressure. I wouldn't say that.
I would not
playing in the shadow of Brady is pretty fucking hard. I'll give Drake that.
Hell no.
But he's not really playing in Brady's shadow. Brady's been gone. But anyway, the next game, Panthers and the Packers. That is the heartbreaker.
Yep, a lot of calls that weren't called. We managed to hold the defense, even though they're the Panthers. We had managed to hold Bryce Young to 110 yards. Managed to scored only 13 points. But our Jordan Love wants to throw in triple fucking coverage like a dumbass.
He does it every now and again. He has like one where he just one stinker that he really just throws up there, and the problem is that when he throws it, it always ruins the game.
Just like how he did Cleveland.
But yeah,
if he would have been a smart ass nigga, we would be undefeated.
You're still right where you need to be.
We only lost to Cleveland, which is trash, and Carolina, which is trash.
And you tied the Cowboys 5-2-1. I think you guys are still going to get the division. I think you'll be fine. But there is a scandal going on. They're saying that the referees
are being paid to goddamn call shit.
Now my only issue is what I was saying to you earlier is that they've only named these 3 referees, and if they're fixing the game to the standards that they're trying to say, I would think that the refs, all the side judges, everybody would have to be in on it. Or the NFL's in on it, which I've already said I think they're already fixing games for fantasy football and betting reasons. You know what I mean? But it's only a matter of time. Well, no, actually, if you look at it, NBA, they found out a betting scandal.
Oh, that's the biggest one.
UFC, they found out a betting scandal.
I couldn't believe that shit.
NFL, betting scandal. Well, the refs betting scandal. So it looks to me like they're just trying to clear out either all the competition to the legalized betting that they have going on, or they're trying to make scapegoats so that no one catches on to what they're doing. Either way, I don't like it. I don't trust it. I don't think betting should be anywhere involved in football the way it is. I don't think it should be. I shouldn't be watching a football game and seeing commercials for betting on football. That seems to be, a conflict of interest to me. But we'll see what happens from that. But unfortunately, it's going down as a loss right now, and the Packers fall to 5-2-1. The Panthers are surprising me this year. Let me just say it's another team. Caleb and Bryce are 2 young guys that once again.
Not only that,
no one's looking at, but they're playing really, really well.
Their running back is nice too, Rico Dowdle.
Dowdle is that boy came out of nowhere, and the thing is, how is he start? What did they see in Chubb? I say Chubb.
Cuba Hubbard.
In Cuba Hubbard, that this guy slept under the radar all this time.
Cuba Hubbard's still good though.
No, he is. He's still backing up. He's still good. But it's good. It's good for most teams to have a 1-2 punch as a running back at the running back position, as you can see in Detroit, and in Atlanta, and the Eagles work by committee as well. But all right, next game, Saints and the Rams.
We already know.
Yeah, we already knew this was going to be.
Do we have to explain?
We both picked the Rams. As I said, I think the Saints are throwing into the basket trying to get a good pick next year. So we'll move on from that. There's no big reason to talk
Jaguars and Raiders.
Jaguars and the Raiders.
Close one. Real close one. Jaguars won by a point.
Jaguars pulled out, man.
I think if you were watching the video last week, I think I had my Raiders hat on. And I was going for the Raiders.
And you were going for it, yeah. I mean, the Raiders needed it big, but Pete Carroll's done. Go ahead and quit. Leave now. Forever
Yeah,
hold your peace.
run away with that ring you got.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Get away. You blew your second one. You blew your chance at the second one when you threw it instead of handing it to beast mode.
5-3.
5-3.
It's been a while if our Jaguars ever been this good.
At this point, yeah, I'm really surprised. But I mean, they're not going to win it. Their division, but they're definitely got to give them respect for where they're at. They're playing a lot better. Who's the guy from Colorado?
Shador?
No,
Hunter.
I thought that he'd be more of an impact player by now, but he's doing.
I think he's still trying to. No, he's trying to figure out his position because they got him as wide receiver and cornerback. He got his first touchdown on wide receiver, and I don't know if he got a pick yet.
I don't think he's a pick yet, but he's doing his job. They're still playing well, no matter what he's doing. Keep doing it. Get better at it, and then I think that they might be another one sneaking at the end. Them and the Chargers are going to try to sneak in. So Trevor and Justin are going to finally get into the playoffs and go nowhere. But yeah, that was a close one. Good win for the Jaguars. Next game, big game. Bills and Chiefs.
The game of the week that I thought about.
It was good. It was a very good fucking game.
And Bills deserve it.
Wait, and I said the game of the week was going to be the Colts and the
Steelers.
And the Steelers. So I did call that one correctly. But the Bills and the Chiefs was a good game, and you got to see Mahomes flashing and looking good again. I think there were some bad calls in that game that led to the Bills getting the win. But they won. They were home. They should have won. I think we both picked. No, did we both pick the Bills? Mm-hmm. I think we did. Yeah, because I picked the Bills because they were home. So I mean, it happened. What it happened. It was the spread was close. The game was close. So, fuck both of these teams, man. I mean, for real. I mean, but they're both going to be playoff teams, I think. But 5-4 for the Chiefs and 6-2 for the Bills. Bills should be winning the division. They should be undefeated right now. To be honest with you, the games they lost, they damn sure shouldn't have lost. Mm-hmm. Lost to the Falcons and the Patriots.
To the Falcons and the Patriots.
Look at that, man. These guys need to get their act together. But James Cook looks fucking good, man.
Of course.
James Cook is fucking tearing it up right now. But all right, so next game.
Seahawks and Commanders.
Sunday night.
It was a good game till it wasn't a good game. Yeah. As we all know, Jaden Daniels. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. Jaden Daniels broke his he fractured his elbow. He dislocated his elbow on a weird landing on a sack. So Mariota, you have to step up, but it looks like you're not going to step up because you are not the man.
Yeah, it looks like another trash bag season. And especially as high as they were last year, for them to fall here, it's like I feel so bad. My cousin's a Commanders fan. I know it hurts. He don't even want to talk football no more, and I understand it. But yeah, man, that's just bad. And once again, the Seahawks are looking very good this year. And Sam Darnold, man, once again, bro, gotta give you respect, man. 330 yards, 4 touchdowns, and interception. And Jaden was looking good. It looks like 16 for 22, 153, and I got an interception. Did he throw that interception on the injury?
I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is the number one wide receiver. Well, he's not the number one wide receiver, but he's actually a good ass wide receiver.
He's up there. No, he's a really good receiver. He's really that's another. They got a lot of African players coming up, man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So Seahawks rolling along. Commanders season is over, and with this last game, we're going to talk about the position of the NFC East, and that's the Cowboys and the Cardinals.
I went for the Cardinals.
I believe.
I don't know what to say about y'all Dallas Cowboys fans. Y'all gonna hate me, but I think it's over with.
You lost in Dallas at that.
And not only that, bro, I'm scared to even wear my Dallas Cowboys jersey, and I'm not even a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Would never do it.
I'm an Atlanta fan. I got a lot of jerseys all over from people I like. I got a Giannis. I got a Terrence Williams from Oakland. I got Kyle Pitts home and away. I got Brett Favre. I got Aaron Rodgers. I got Trey Young. I got Dak Prescott, and I got Luka Doncic out here.
Oh, I just realized what jersey I'm wearing for next week's game.
I gotta wear me a. I'm scared to even wear Green Bay because they be like, "Come on, you should have lost to your team." But shit, we win some, we lose some.
I'm wearing the Reggie White during the game. I'm pulling out the Reggie White Green Bay jersey, the Jinx jersey.
The Jinx jersey.
Yeah, that's that. Because
you're always wishing bad luck on your enemies.
I got to, man. But first of all, y'all stole Reggie White from us, so I'll never forgive you for that, ever.
We ain't stole that from y'all.
And then he won a Super Bowl that very next year. Oh my God, I hate y'all for that forever. Forever.
I blame your head coach, general manager.
Oh my God. The Eagles, first of all they had to do was pay him. As a matter of fact, we offered him the exact same thing. But Green Bay offered him a private jet on top of it. Yeah, that sucked so bad, man. Oh, love me some Reggie White, man. Minister of Defense. But all right, yeah, the Cowboys stink. The NFC East, they were saying the chances of anyone else winning the NFC East is like 10%. The Eagles have won already. So we'll be able to sit a lot of players at the end of the season and get healthy.
Who else is in that division? Is Cowboys, Redskins, and Giants.
Yeah. And no one has won.
Cowboys don't got it. Redskins just lost their quarterback. Giants lost Scatterboo, and they don't have neighbors yet, so it's gonna be.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. No one has repeated winning our division, and I think in like almost 20 years. And the Eagles are on the way. The Eagles look like a dynasty, man. No matter what anybody says, let's be real. Let's be honest about it. Them birds, baby.
Can't blame it.
And I feel like this week we really, really needed this rest. And I think we're going to come out. We usually play well off the bye, always do. And that's not good for a certain team. Mm-hmm. But, all right. But, yeah, so that's the week 9 review. Like, share, comment. Anybody you want to have anything you want to say? Have any problems with our commentary on that?
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
To tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
So we can all be friends.
There you go. I don't know if I'm gonna be your friend, but
only thing I'm gonna say, we don't. There's no apologies on this side of the goddamn block.
Yes, and I want to thank you for tuning into the No Apologies Network. We want you guys to help build this community, and we want to have a community where we really conversate and converse and get points across. We can only get intellectual and improve our intelligence by learning from somebody else. So once again, I'm Apollo the G.
B-Rye in the cut.
And this is Deep Cuts, another NFL installment. And thank you, and tune in next time.